And she was present for me at a time when I didn't deserve to have nobody in my life, especially her. And I'm not trying to do this boo shit because right away my head goes to like, how's this being viewed? I'm such a fuck this way.
You're
but
good. You come on, man.
Yeah. She's a real one. Man. She's a real one, and I'll never be able to. It's the first time I really understood love because I didn't have nothing to give. And I was sitting there thinking like, well, I don't have nothing. It's not sexy to be with me. Don't you get it? Like, people out here accusing me of like putting makeup on my genitals and like shooting dogs and shit. Like, you know, that's what I'm being accused of. And you're showing up for me like you're gonna be tied to this shit? It didn't make no fucking sense. And love is irrational that way. You can't rationalize real love. It doesn't make any fucking sense. And I had spent my whole life trying to rationalize it. Like, you know, this dude hits me up. He's in my corner because, you know, we fuck with the same craft. You know what I mean? That's what he loves this thing that I got that I'm like, I'm G with this shit over here. That's why he loves me, because he loves that part of me that's G at this. You know, and then I would write your love off like, oh, okay, you love me because I do this shit. And so many of my relationships were basically like, you love me because I'm fucking sensei over here. In the dojo, I'm black belt right here. So you love me because of this. And when they blow the dojo up, you're like, I'm not G at I'm not sensei at nothing. I don't even know how to fish. I don't even know how to fucking do nothing. Like, I don't even know how to camp. I'm a fucking little kid. You know what I mean? I don't know how to make a fire. And yeah, she gave me hope, bro, when I was really like running on fumes. I wasn't running on empty, but I was running on fumes. I'd had a sponsor in my life who was he was saying, yo, be patient, the shit will show up. Miracles will show up. This was another miracle. Bags packed is a miracle. You know, them laughing in the car is a miracle. My wife's face on the Skype call is a miracle. The shit starts to add up where, you know, it becomes this like, it creates faith because you're not doing it. It wasn't some fucking dope poem I sent or some flowers I sent that put her on the Skype call. And it wasn't good behavior or being a man. Bro. It wasn't good sex that got my wife on the Skype call. It wasn't like any of this self-will shit that I used to validate her being in my life. Like, even my sex life was like, it was so performative. It was like, well, if a woman didn't orgasm, I would question it. You know, like, what does this mean about me? It was always about me. I never had like a real coupling. It was always performative, and it was always like this constant validation trip. If I would try to look for the same shit I got at work over here in this relationship. And the reason I didn't like being friends with men is it was constantly this comparison study. You know, and this has been difficult too, is to like reach back out to people who were in my corner then, who are still in my corner but are G's. It's hard to reach out to dudes like that because you knew them at a certain level. You know, another dude who really showed up for me was Cuddy.